Initially, I want to fully appreciate what I did today. My return has been something new at this particular point. But there are so many of individuals in this art that are from the office and at my party. These are my friends. These are friends that I truly have loved for many, many years. In our progressive journey through life, we find many people along the way. For me, this progression is and has been one that reminds me of walking through a garden that surrounds one with a wide and changing array of flowers. Some flowers we may admire from afar. Others may capture our attention and beckon us to draw near, to savor and enjoy their beauty. My friends are flowers in my garden, both personally and professionally, that I have drawn near and enjoyed and savored their beauty. Not only I had the pleasure of working with my friends for many years, I cherish them. Through the course of my relationships, I have shared both happy and trying times in my life. My friends have been repeatedly thankful and gracious regarding my family members. Athaline, my mother, Angela, my daughter, Chelsea and Brandon, my grandchildren, Brian, my son-in-law, James, Frank and Tony, my brothers, Cheryl and Pat, my sisters, Henry, my brother-in-law, and Cortez, my mate. When a weight laid heavily on my heart, for which I saw no relief, the passing of my dad and my sister, Lynn. I found many of my friends whose words of kindness and caring helped remind me ever so gently that my dad and sister had spiritually moved on to their everlasting rewards. My dad had perpetuated a legacy of love. His legacy has not only gently cradled and comforted those whom he loved and cared with devotion. It has shown us that his capacity for love was always unselfish and infinitely able to stretch its grasp to cradle and comfort when and where needed. My dad lived his life in a manner that exemplified love. As God smiled down upon my family, I know that our faith is and has constantly strong. I know in my heart that my dad has found the everlasting life that God promises to those who believe in him. And Daddy, there indeed was a precious jewel on earth and has merely moved its location. That jewel, in its infinite beauty, spiritually lives on, dwells eternally with God, and rests safely and peacefully in his loving arms. I have not forgotten when I initially knew that something was wrong with me. I had a stroke. When I called Joyce Caldwell, she and Lynn Medley immediately and determined to find me. In fact, they located me in a hospital. Here again, my friends, Lynn Medley, Veronica Hogan, Rena McDowell, and Russ Brannon are committee members for my retirement luncheon and always have shown me love. Ruth knows that I love her family members, Michael, Jessica, and Sarah. Ruth certainly always recognized and realized that her daughters, Jessica and Sarah, were and is significantly meaningful to me. Jessica and Sarah are treasures to me. I remember my early days in the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare, when I trailed behind and worked with people such as Hal Shea, Fred McFarland, and Bobby Atkins. They were believers and pushed staunchly for education, vocational rehabilitation, research, and disability programs. I am thankful that Dr. Bobby Atkins commented about my lifetime girlfriends and knows that I have now and have always had a commitment to equality and diversity. There is absolutely a need to ensure that equality and diversity must continue to be directed and done by NIDA and RSA. I'm reminded how very much I believed and cared about a retreat given to the National Institute on Disability and Rehabilitation Research in 2009. Now, remember how important the retreat was and meaningful about NIDA. Many of my friends have work they accomplished, goals they have achieved, and are people I truly admire. Please be aware that although I have started a new part of my life, I do not feel that I will ever be truly retired. I will continue to understand the importance of our support have for individuals with disabilities. Let me close by saying thank you all for attending my retirement luncheon, and may God bless you.
I have a couple of just short closing remarks. First of all, I really appreciated, Dee, what you said about the